Hello, everybody, and welcome to Joker's Wildside Watch Along. I'm Lobo,
Carlos.
and we're here to watch two pay-per-views.
Yep.
First is Worlds Collide with AAA. How
do I know that voice?
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Is announcing the acquisition of Mexican Lucha Libre promotion AAA.
Pero ese espacio en el medio, ahí es donde se hace la historia, donde se encuentra el destino, donde nace. Hoy
I had one.
puedes sentirlo en el aire, en tu pecho, viendo cómo sale.
All right. So for today's Worlds Collide, we got 5 matches. We got 6-man tag LWO, Cruz del Toro, Dragon Lee, and Joaquin Wild. Dragon Lee is and then versus Aerial Stars, Mr. Iguana, and Octagon Jr. He's a junior, yeah, from AAA. Then we got tag team women's Stephanie Valquer, La Primera, and Lola Vice versus Lalis and Chick Tormenta.
Wait, I thought Stephanie's also doing Money in the Bank.
She's doing double duty.
Wow.
So is Chad Gable.
Okay.
El Grande Americano.
El Grande Americano.
Then we got another 6-man tag. We got Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, Los Garzas versus Psycho Clown, Pagano, and Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. And we got the NXT North American Champion, Eddie. In a fatal 4-way match. Ethan Page contra Rey Fénix, Javon Adams, and Laredo Kid. That's going to be a great match. And then we got the Mega Campeonato from AAA. El Hijo del Vikingo against Chad Gable.
And now, Wingstop presents
I think Stephanie's going to open up the show, though.
the City of Angels.
That'll be hot.
She had a great match yesterday, a 6-women tag match.
No, I saw her on Monday.
That too.
Again, the American epicenter of Lucha
Let me know
Libre.
in the comments what you guys are looking forward to. If you can see in the bottom of the screen the matches that are going to happen here in Worlds Collide.
Be made. The loudest, wildest, most passionate fans have traveled from around the globe to celebrate their culture and experience the madness that is Lucha Libre. And a little over 3 decades ago, the world was introduced to this man, Rey Mysterio. From Super Nino to WWE Hall of Famer, Rey helped usher in the new generation.
Nice
You
match.
women have personified the new generation of superstars like
Oh, yeah.
competing in the Money in the Bank.
Stephanie, she's going to be champion sooner than
Joined
later.
NXT superstar Lola Vice to battle Triple
Lola
H,
Vice is
Fedor,
pretty good,
Royalty,
Yeah.
Rallies,
I don't like her persona. He's a great wrestler.
He is good. I just think his character.
You're right. He reminds me of the old Kurt Angle.
Yes, that's what he reminds me of.
This dude, the King, if you haven't seen him, fuck, he's wild. He can fly.
31 years ago, the culture of Lucha Libre exploded onto the world stage. The tradition, the
Let me know in the comments what you guys are looking forward to.
the energy. WWE
What are you
AAA
looking
have
forward to?
joined forces to launch the industry to heights
And I want to see
never
Vikingo.
before
I've been
seen.
watching some of his old
Stronger,
matches.
harder hitting,
And
higher
God,
flying.
he's a beast.
We are
He
live
flies.
on the
He's a
jam-packed
crazy high flyer.
in
He
Los
is.
Angeles, California. Race for impact. This is Worlds Collide. I am
Oh,
still
that's
48,
Conan.
and I have the honor to be sitting beside a man
That
who
is
in the
Conan.
main event of the first ever
Fluffy
Worlds
back there.
Collide event took place
Hey,
in
there's another
1994.
comedian that's standing.
He is
Oh,
known around the
oh, I
globe.
barely noticed him.
Conan,
Who's that? Who's that
Ah,
up here?
means
Come on.
Lucha Libre.
What a
Come on.
historic
I
day.
can't remember his name.
30 years ago, in the original when Worlds Collide here in LA, the
Come on.
world was introduced
can't remember his
to Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero,
Lover.
Mascarita Sagrada,
Really? Yeah, that's that lover.
Bosses. And now, 30 years later, we will see the new stars of AAA. The
There's
present
some
and the future.
old school wrestlers back
We
there
can't handle all
as
this
well
madness
behind
without a little
Conan.
help Please say hello
Yeah,
to our AAA announced team of Jose Manuel Guillen, Roberto Figueroa, and WWE's Marcelo Rodriguez. Amigos,
Hey.
estar aquí para darle formalmente la
Rapper.
bienvenida a su nueva casa, WWE,
Texas,
mis
el
hermanos
mexicano
de
ahí,
AAA.
sí.
Juntos hacemos historia hoy, hermano. Muchísimas gracias, bastante
Algo
contentos y
mejor,
emocionados, porque bien lo dices, pasaron más de 3 décadas para que Lucha Libre AAA, otra
He's
vez aquí en
done,
Los Ángeles, California,
a lot of his
ahora
albums
con
have lucha
WWE,
stuff on it,
tuviera
yeah.
este momento tan importante. 31 años después estamos aquí en Los Ángeles, vamos a abrir en donde está nuestra presidenta de Lucha Libre AAA, la licenciada Maricela Peña.
Yeah, she had so much work done to herself.
Aquí está la presidenta de
wig
Lucha
looks
Libre
fucking-
AAA.
Yeah,
Awful.
she's always had that though.
Shawn Michaels still has that lazy eye.
Aquí está la presidenta de Lucha Libre
I don't think
AAA
that's
como
gonna be
parte
good. Fixed.
de
Hey, green shirt guy.
Oh yeah, the green shirt guy was there.
Quien va a cantar el himno nacional mexicano, cantante de regional mexicano.
Who?
I don't know, but cantante.
Blue
Blue
Demon?
Demon Jr., Triple H. I think Blue Demon has his father's ashes next to him.
I don't know who she is.
Mexicanos al grito de guerra, el acero apresar y el grito.
Get emotional, dog.
La tierra
Salud.
al sonoro rugir del cañón y retiene al sonoro rugir del cañón. Si mi patria
I haven't even had breakfast yet.
Neither have I, dude. I've been running around.
de la
Oh, we're
paz
just tired.
del divino, que en el cielo tu destino, por el dedo de Dios escribió, mas cesar un extraño enemigo, profanar con su planta tu suelo, pienso patria querida del cielo. Un soldado en cada hijo de Dios, un soldado en cada hijo de
I've never heard the whole anthem.
Really?
Even in soccer, I space out.
el grito de
I know that first part. That they repeat at the
del
end.
arcángel divino.
Pagano. That's Pagano.
Sin embargo, su siente la tierra al sonoro rugir del cañón y retiene.
Hey, shut Mike. Pop a smile. Let's see who we're starting with. I think we're gonna start with the women's tag match. So Stephanie could go to across the street to Money in the Bank.
Well, she has to.
She has a double duty.
Performed by our very own
Oh,
Lillian.
yes!
Can you see
This is not the first time she does it.
She did it after 99. She was the first.
what surprise you in at the twilight
And that's
land?
what she Mhm. Mhm.
Bright
Put on the BBS on this.
Where is it?
The Target salt? When you leave. Yeah, the little shopping center a little closer.
For the land
Voice.
And the heart of the rain.
Ooh, starting off with Rey Mysterio. That's Lillian.
That's Lillian.
No, she has a Latina name. I didn't know she spoke. I didn't know she spoke it that well though.
WWE Hall of Famer, and last night, right here in Los Angeles, the National Hispanic Media Council honored Rey Mysterio with the Legend Impact Award on a night honoring entertainment and sports leaders throughout the Latino and Hispanic community. Congratulations on an honor well deserved for Rey Mysterio. Hernan, you mentioned it from the start. 1994, 31 years ago, most of the world was introduced to Rey Mysterio.
Haven't been that long.
Yeah. He was like 16 or 14, something like that when he started.
Revolutionized aerial wrestling, and at the same time,
I can't believe they're having fun on there. There's a lot of beats.
generation of wrestling grew up on.
I guess Rey Mysterio pushed for that one.
I call him the Scarecrow. You know why? Because he's outstanding.
First big promotion too was AAA for Rey Mysterio.
Well, most of the time that he wrestled in the ECW, he was friends with Conan. And he pretty much wrestled without a mask.
The end of WCW. But he's been friends since Conan desde que entró, I think. They got a little beard going.
Esto que está aquí es increíble que ni quiero pisar el logo porque no lo quiero ensuciar, ¿eh? Hola Los Ángeles, ¿cómo estamos? Les voy a hablar desde el fora, ¿eh? Hace 31 años, 31 years ago, aquí en Los Ángeles, tuve la bendición de ser parte del primer Worlds Collide.
Also with Eddie.
1994, 1994. La neta sí, ¿eh? Y la verdad nunca me imaginé que algún día yo iba a ser parte del roster de WWE. Gracias. Gracias. You know, and I thought that lucha libre would only be seen in Mexico, solamente en Mexico. But I'm blessed and I'm proud to see the evolution and to be part de la evolución de lucha libre.
Let's be honest, Lucha Libre has
Y hasta mejor.
touched a lot like Japanese
después
wrestlers.
del día de
Love it.
hoy,
A lot of them coming to Mexico.
WWE le ha dado el sello de autenticidad a la lucha libre.
Not to mention anybody that does high flying originates from Lucha.
Lucha Libre is high flying.
Yes.
Japanese wrestling
It's hard hitting.
brutal, it's hardcore,
Mhm.
and they both have pretty much
Y lo más bonito de
Everything in
todo
common.
es que
Mhm.
después de hoy, ahora todo el mundo entero, the entire world, puede ver, you all can see, the entire world can see, con lo que yo me enamoré de niño, the one thing that I fell in love with as a kid, la lucha libre.
Good. Who was that? Is that Iguana? Yeah, that's Mr. Iguana. He's a little bit weird.
You think?
Yeah.
Who the hell is that behind it?
It's Averno. No, sorry, hold on. Mr. Iguana, Aerial Star, and Octagon Jr. on that side. Nope. Oh.
I'm surprised they're doing it in Spanish.
Yeah.
We're going to kick off the afternoon with a six-man tag team
Mr. Iguana,
matchup.
very
The third
popular in the
kickoff
Indies
are three
and
of
in
the most
Mexico.
Popular superstars in AAA, Conan. On your left, Aerostar.
Nice catch on
In the
that
middle,
shoulder.
Mr. Iguana. And on the right, Octagon Jr. And Conan, the original Octagon competed at the first When Worlds Collide event. How does this Octagon take that to the next level?
Well, like everything, the bar has
Looks like a
been
Power
raised.
Ranger almost.
It's more athletic, more of a high flyer, more creative, and he is so.
Aerial Star also a super great high flyer.
And impress the brass here in WWE. Maybe get a contract, bragging rights to AAA. There's a lot on the line.
Beautiful moment of shared respect for the Luchadors and Rey Mysterio. Aerostar, considered to be the last creation of Antonio
LWO.
of AAA. We'll get to more of that in just a moment because the LWO has arrived.
I'm wearing masks. Oh, these are masks they used to wear too. What? Oh, they took it. Oh, Walking Wild got injured.
Who did?
Walking Wild, I think.
Christened by Rey Mysterio himself as the
Esa parece la máscara de Blue Panther.
Similar, es Lince Dorado.
Enlisted
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dorado,
yeah.
the Golden Links, former member of the Lucha House Party we haven't seen in WWE ring in quite some time. Certainly a great, strong addition to this LWO six-man team. Conan, what's the atmosphere like in the locker room today from all the luchadors?
Oh, it's incredible.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but look who's here. Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan, the
beautiful Liv Morgan.
taking in all of the action.
She
Oh,
looked
you didn't qualify for
You've known
Money
him
in the
all
Bank?
his life.
Well, I'm his
so beautiful, not talented.
What are your thoughts on the whole thing?
They're very talented too.
Rey Mysterio, because Ray always gave him what he wanted. He was spoiled his whole life. When he was 15 years old, he was driving a BMW. And for him to
Who do you
do
got
that,
in here?
I'm not with it. Te quiero, papi.
That's a hard thing to say, man. I just want
Can I
to see
say
some
something?
great match.
Yeah.
Let me just let everybody know that's watching Lucha Libre for the first time. This is not American wrestling, I repeat. This is not American wrestling. This is the style of wrestling that was started and cultivated in Mexico. It's different.
It is fast-paced, downright furious, hard-hitting. You keep your eyes on the mat as well as the sky.
I think
Now we have
LWO
the
and
opening
Lince is
bell.
going to
This
win, but
match is underway. We're about
I
to
wouldn't
see
be surprised if they get
Octagon
Triple A the win here
in
to
action
begin.
against
Yeah.
Cruz del Toro. Both Cruz del Toro and Aerostar spent time training under the legendary Gran Apache in Mexico, helping bring them to this point.
Respect.
A show of respect to start things off, and collar and elbow tie up, go behind by Del Toro. Conan, what do you expect Octagon Jr. to show the world in this matchup today?
Well, I expect Octagon because people are seeing him for the first time. Hey, can you hear the atmosphere out of it?
Yeah, I really haven't seen
The
many of
Latino
his matches.
nation, they're hyped, they're
I know he
just
was
like,
somebody else before they gave him this
you know,
mask and this
Octagon wants
name.
to stay here. He wants to
can't
be
remember.
invited back. So he's going to show the best of his repertoire. And let me tell you a quick story about Octagon. His family used to own a flea market in Mexico City, and the money that he would make from the flea market,
Nice roll up one. Nel kick out at
the
one.
money he would make from
By
the
Del
flea
Toro.
market, every week he'd buy a Rey Mysterio Jr. shirt.
So much respect for the WWE Hall of Fame, Rey Mysterio. Nice shoulder tackle by Cruz Del Toro. Looking to push the pace early on here. Nobody home. The kick out of the way is Del Toro. Beautiful pinning combination.
Cover. Bridge, double bridge.
Tremendous core strength.
That
displayed
is
by
hard
Cruz
to
Del
do. I've
Toro,
done
and
that.
around
It
we
is
go.
very hard to do.
I don't even want to try.
See how they know
It's
each
a lot
other?
of core
All
strength.
these guys have wrestled each other before in Mexico.
Great deal of history on both sides of the ring. as
Nice arm
these
drag.
two athletes exchange arm drag leg
Cover.
sweep.
Nel. Sweep the
Another
leg
leg sweep
cover
by
from up
Octagon.
down. No.
Yeah. I like that. And the people like that.
No doubt about it. It is rocking here inside the Kia Forum.
What you
It
saw
is
there
classic
is
lucha?
Mexican
Yeah, that
pro
is.
wrestling known as
A little show off. I think we're Iguana and
This is
Lindsay.
the WWE Universe's first opportunity to get eyes on Mr. Iguana, perhaps the most unique athlete in Lucha Libre today.
I've never seen his matches. I gotta be honest.
He's unorthodox. Very. Very.
They like
I
him
think he
already.
does the
They
mist
made a
as
movie,
well.
just
Like
called out.
Tajiri and
Okay, okay.
Mr.
Yes.
If I
He reminds me of being as weird as
Iguana
Goldust.
that he brought the ring in his mouth.
Well, let me
Kind
tell
of,
you
yeah.
something. He will incorporate La Yesca in the match, and he helps Iguana get out of a lot of tight situations. And I would also like to say that he's from Culiacan, Sinaloa, where Julio Cesar Chavez is from, and that has the most iguanas in New Mexico.
Let's say
Trying to lick the hand.
Play games here with Mr. Iguana early on. Big frog by Iguana.
Ooh, big shot.
A shot. Correct me if I'm mistaken.
Plain
but
dead.
it's known as a Pierrotazo.
Pierrotazo, correct. It was started by the great luchador Pierrot.
Oh, that I used
Say
to love
Mr. Iguana
him.
is unique. Might be the understatement of the afternoon.
A lot of acrobatics in Lucha.
Takes
So
down
for
Vince
those that haven't
Dorado.
seen it before.
I think he's pointing to La Yesca. I think he's pointing to
To
La
the
Yesca.
lizard.
We've got
He calls that a
Octagon
yes
Jr.
guy.
Aerostar. La Yesca has entered the contest.
I
Is
told
this
you.
legal in Mexico?
Yes, it is.
Caught a lot of action in my day.
He bit him.
And I don't
Oh,
believe
what's his name?
This is
Oh,
great.
wow.
Santino?
There you go. Yeah.
Of La
Snake?
Yesca. Up
Uh-oh.
on the shoulder of Lince Dorado.
Got it in his mouth.
Nice.
And
Really.
you can see
Arm
that
drag.
he's also skilled.
No doubt about it, a practitioner of
correct.
jiu-jitsu, as well as the art
Nice
of
arm
Lucha
drag.
Libre.
Nice arm drag by Lindsay.
Either La
Yeah.
Yesca with a cover.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
yes,
if La Yesca were to execute the 3 count, does La Yesca make the payday?
In Mexico, yes. But we are,
I'm pretty sure La Yesca's being scolded by Lince Dorado.
we're the people.
The
Chance for
Iguana
Iguana.
chants have begun.
And here we go, aerial star.
We're about to get eyes on
Ooh,
Aerial
with
Star
Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee.
Woof. This is going to be high flying, hard hitting here.
Two incredible athletes. Expect the pace to be pushed in a matter of moments.
Dragon Lee, who comes from a family of wrestlers, his dad, his brothers.
Mhm.
Aerostar, as you know, he was the last character that Antonio Pena. Go ahead. You were telling me about this, and I didn't know you know it. You knew it.
A very important legacy to be carried on. Antonio Pena obviously held in extremely high regard. We saw his face in the opening ceremony. The godfather
drop
of Triple H. But here comes Aerostar, Dragon Lee in a world of trouble. Up and over. Unbelievable.
Ooh, big kick from
right
Dragon
under
Lee.
the chin of Aerostar. Dragon Lee has Aerostar rocked, but Aerostar answers.
Climbing to the top.
Effortlessly. Look at that tornado into the top.
Cover. And then kick out.
Dragon Lee able to escape, keep this matchup alive for his team.
Ooh, super kick while he was
Tremendous
hanging.
balance displayed by Aerostar, but a boot in the jaw for his troubles, and here comes the Dragon.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Tossed out.
Oh, he might fly.
Everybody's gonna fly.
And if
Nice.
you want to run us,
They're definitely flying now. Watch for this.
All three of them.
Get it.
Ooh.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, no, he,
background hero, and here comes
Lynn said did not get up. Suicide dive.
takes down Dragon Lee.
This is raw.
Get an eye on Octagon Jr.
Arriba la raza. Take another look at this, throwing caution to the wind. Aerostar heads to the outside, taking Dragon Lee out of the equation. We expected this to be fast-paced, high risk, and all 6 of these men have delivered. Aerostar now perched up top.
Oh, got the knees
Got
up.
the knees up just in
It
time.
looks like Octagon's fight cover. Then kick out by Aero.
Aerostar survives. Aerostar, a 21-year veteran of Lucha Libre, as Dragon Lee makes the tag to Cruz del Toro. Joaquin Loud, originally scheduled to take part in this matchup, suffered a late injury, which allowed Lince Dorado to step in. Moonsault. And Dorado.
Cover. Then kick out.
They're gonna have to hit him with something harder.
Something
than
happened
that.
to
I want
Octagon
to say one
Jr.
thing.
He's out there in the bottom half. He's coming up.
The biggest
No,
foul-
he landed on the floor. He did not
Yeah,
touch
he
it.
did.
Backstabber.
Jessica certainly making some new fans here
Cover.
tonight. Backstabber into the cover goes Lince
Then
Dorado
kick
for
out.
the win. Aerostar not finished just yet. Tag made. Dragon Lee now legal for his team. Aerostar able to land on his feet.
Ooh, big knee by
Right
Dragon
there.
Lee.
Jaw of Aerostar with a big knee.
And a drop kick
Aerostar answers with a drop kick of his own.
from Aero.
Both athletes are down. Pivotal moment in this matchup, Conan.
Yeah, and that big knee, you know, he was in Japan for a lot of years, and that's where we got that from, Dragon Lee. But this is great. I mean, the people are really having a good time. They're really behind the luchadors. Listen to
Oh,
it.
Mr. Iguana.
For Iguana once again entering the contest.
And Del
Changing
Toro.
forward with Cruz del Toro.
Big shot by Iguana. And returned.
Brutal knife edge chop by Del Toro.
Ooh, sneaks
This
in between.
blowing balance and athleticism. Del Toro from the
No one
top.
home.
Kick to the body by Iguana. Here comes Mr. Iguana. And a low drop kick takes down Iguana.
I haven't seen Toro wrestle like this in God knows how long.
High straw cradle.
The maestra.
Look at this.
Wow, rolling through it.
There you go.
Trying to get him dizzy.
I'm telling you, everybody in the dressing
Cover.
room-
Two. And then kick out by
Mr.
Mr.
You can
Iguana.
tell, you know, the people are enjoying, they're having the time of their life, and they want to impress the WWE brass, as I said before.
No doubt about it. I'd say mission accomplished thus far.
Uh-oh.
Iguana
Uh-oh.
up on the
Victory
shoulders of
roll?
Del Toro.
Ooh,
Goes Del Toro.
a bulldog you look like.
About to
Alright.
see Layenska once
Layenska.
again.
Jeska might be more over than Iguana, and he's definitely more over than you.
No argument for me here. Iguana
Mhm.
walking the ropes with great ease. Oh my God!
Yeah.
Layenska. Latched on to Lince Dorado.
Ooh,
Dorado still. Oh no!
beating up the yes guy.
This is too far coming in.
The Spanish fly. Uh-oh. Mr. Iguana, not happy.
He's staring at him. He's about to pay for this.
Big mistake, Lince.
Uh-oh.
Oh, beautiful. Helicopter throw spin.
Mr. Iguana reminding the world that he is an athlete to be taken seriously. Even if he does have an unusual relationship with these stuffed animals.
Uh-oh, 3-on-1.
This does not
Oh,
bode well.
3-on-2, really. They're playing hot potato with Yeska.
Is it safe to say they're passing around La Yeska?
Yes, that is it.
Super kick. They
Oh,
passed the yes cover.
triple super kick. Takes down Iguana. Here comes Lindsay. Double stunner off the handspring.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Kick from the
Hang on,
outside
again.
from Dragon Lee. This is not where
Oh.
Iguana wants to be.
Double stomp.
Heart.
Dragon Lee looking to fly. Taking out Octagon.
From the top, Lindsay Dorado with a shooting
Cover.
star. Watch arrow star.
Ooh. Splash on the
The
pin.
pinball attempt of Cruz del Toro. Is this what you expected, Conan?
100%. Like I said, this is raw, uncut, undiluted lucha libre. This is what we do in Mexico. Listen to the people. What a way to start off this day, this historic day. And I'm glad I'm calling this match with you.
Honor is all mine, Conan. I watched the original in 1994 with my dad and my brother. This is surreal to be part of. Octagon Jr. now.
Nice. Lands on the
With
feet.
Lindsay Dorado. Dorado catches Octagon with a kick. Not much real estate to work with for these luchadors. Precarious position for both athletes.
Hurricane.
Oh!
Woo!
There goes Octagon Jr.
Lands rough.
Super Frankensteiner. Uh-oh, there might beautiful move.
Oh,
Okay.
into a cutter. Rolling cutter. Eat that super kick. And the headbutt from Iguana.
Mr. Iguana. Keep your eyes on Cruz del Toro. That's a lot of distance.
Ooh. Almost lands on Dragon Lee.
Yep.
Drop kick on the money.
He's not going to win out of himself.
I think so. I think those ropes are a little loose.
They are.
Cruz del Toro is a superstar
At
who's
least they
waited
look
a
loose.
long time for his opportunity to show the world he can do. Dragon Lee, again taking it high risk at the expense of Mr. Iguana.
Uh-oh. Aerial star.
Arrow star again.
Woo! Taking out Dragon Lee. Uh-oh.
Brillo Dorado, that's exactly it. What's he gonna do?
Del Toro. Painted with Mr. Iguana's paint on his side.
Cruz del Toro certainly being fueled by this crazy audience.
Is he going to
tonight.
fly?
I think so. He's going to go off the corner.
Okay.
Everyone.
Wait, and
Big
Leeds
tornado
is
splash.
next with Octagon.
Octagon
Oh.
and Lindsay Dorado.
Ooh. Trading chops. Woo!
Oh,
Changing Pedro Tassos.
we talk about a Mexican standoff. That's what that was.
Octagon out of the way just in time. Caught with an elbow by Dorado. Now perched on the top rope.
Ooh.
You know who would be nice?
Dorado under the
Commentary
chin
on
with a
this?
headbutt.
Pat.
Oh,
Pat McAfee. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'll go wild.
And end it all, Conan.
His energy would be very big.
Yeah, you're right about the ropes being a little loose.
Cover. Octagon Jr. gets the pin on Lindsay
First one for Triple
with an
H.
avalanche moonsault splash, whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, the ropes do look a little loose.
Yeah.
everybody out there wrestling their ass off. Much respect. I'm gonna stand up and give them a standing ovation.
Gotta give them props.
Good first
Good
match.
match.
There are almost 6 of these men introducing themselves
I
to
think
the
Mr.
world
Iguana
on the
looking for the
grand
yes guy.
stage to kick off World Cup.
Yeah, he's looking for the yes guy.
Along the Team AAA. Let's take a look at some
Oh,
of
this is the one we missed. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Dirty
Oh my
Dom talking
God.
this shit.
Let me not let him talk. It might not be a bad idea.
I see that you happen to be a big Rey Mysterio fan. But you seem to forget that he's a deadbeat
Ooh.
and I'm your champion. Como tú eres fan de ese Rey Mysterio, tú también eres una basura como él.
Uh-oh.
¿Qué esperas que me vayas a hacer? Acuérdate, yo soy campeón. No me puedes tocar y no estás en mi nivel.
Oh,
Disrespect by the Intercontinental Champion.
brings him in the hard way.
There you go.
Beating up
Octagon Jr.
Dirty
laying
Dom.
lefts and rights on Dirty Dom.
Uh-oh.
And he's popping off in the ring, Conan.
Where'd this come
This
from?
might be a future match in WWE.
Octagon not about to stand for the disrespect.
Now, his idol, Rey Mysterio, lives in there now. All hell's broken loose. There goes Dominic.
We're going to need some more security out here. Get Dirty Dom and Octagon Jr. away from one another. These two may battle all night long.
Hey! I'll see you! Money in the bank!
Oh,
What?
that's tonight.
Wait a minute.
What the hell?
They just added this new match for the IC champion.
Put this on the line! I'll see you tonight!
You got another
Okay, I was
fucking
expecting
bonus.
surprise, but not that one.
So Dirty Dom will defend the Intercontinental title against Octagon Jr. and Money in the Bank tonight.
This is great, and we're just starting.
A principios de la década de los 90, la lucha libre en México se encontraba en una encrucijada. Y en siguientes décadas, una empresa había reinado como la promoción dominante del país. En 1992, un visionario decidió que era hora de un cambio.
Antonio Peña, mi hermano, empezó una gran revolución en la lucha libre mexicana.
Antonio Peña llegó después de tener su momento de ser luchador a revolucionar el mundo de la lucha libre. Antonio Peña, un ex luchador convertido en booker, tenía una visión audaz y un producto de televisión que podía cautivar a la próxima generación de fanáticos. Entonces, dejó
Yeah,
la
I used to
compañía
watch all
a la
the
que
wrestling on
pertenecía
Saturdays.
y se llevó con
Yeah,
él
for Triple
a
A,
uno de
yeah.
los luchadores
Triple A, la...
favoritos.
What was the other one?
CMLL.
Peña
Ajá.
lanzó asistencia, asesoría y administración. AAA. Desde el principio, AAA no solo cambió a la lucha libre, la sobrecargó. Acción rápida, personajes extraordinarios. El espectáculo era el enfoque. Máscaras coloridas, estrellas internacionales, lucha femenina, minis,
Oh, I forgot about the
una
mini.
alternativa vibrante a la tradición.
All right, I'm gonna grab more food. Let's take a little break. All right, we'll be back. We're not going anywhere.
Global, como lo es WWE, para poderle presentar la lucha libre.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome, everybody, to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they're all dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who? Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
Let's bring a leg.
Whoa. How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you are the movie buff.
Worst President's Day ever.
Booth, you dick. I was in the middle of something. Just like I was in the middle of that play.
Oh, please, I wasn't even in that play. How good could it be?
Welcome back to Joker's Wild Side. As we just had a promo from El Legado. But next, we have the women's tag match of Stephanie and Lola. Yes. Versus Dallas and Chick Tormenta.
Stephanie Buckner is on a rocket ship to the top.
She was a double champion earlier this year. Also been a champion in Mexico, Japan, here at NXT, which is why we say she is the #1 luchadora in the world. Well, look who has the front row seat.
Chica Tormenta and Dallas from AAA Luchadoras.
Dallas y Chica Tormenta tenemos una historia de hace muchos años. Ella me conocen desde hace mucho tiempo porque yo aprendí en México.
Yo soy Dallas, la más fuerte. Y tú, Stephanie, tú y yo tenemos cuentas pendientes.
Yo soy la garrotesta de Chica Tormenta. Junto con Dallas, somos las más fuertes, somos las más poderosas.
It's Dallas and Chica Tormenta, two of the top luchadoras in AAA, who certainly take exception to the fact that Stephanie calls herself La Primera.
I had to do something I forgot on Sunday. So at Worlds Collide, you're going to have a tag match against Dallas and Chica Tormenta. I know you have a lot on your plate right now, but I need you to find a tag partner, okay?
What's it? It's Dallas and Chica Tormenta from AAA. What the hell are they doing here?
Steph, I'll be your partner. Tú no tienes que estar a nadie.
And then from Roman Rice will be the tag team partner. All hell breaking loose. This has been chaos.
Chica Tormenta y Dallas tienen mucha experiencia, pero ellas nunca han peleado una jaula como yo. Y yo la voy a enseñar a ella porque dicen que estos fists don't lie.
Lola, Stephanie, venimos a acabar con ustedes. Y prepárense porque la garrota está ahí. Y Dallas, venimos por todo.
Worlds Collide. Se hará historia. Y ahora, con No La Vai, le vamos a demostrar a Chica Tormenta y Dallas por qué nosotras somos las representantes de WWE.
It could be an extremely long day for La Primera, who will be pulling double duty, competing in tag team actions prior to her Money in the Bank ladder match as Stephanie Buckner joins forces with Lola Vice to battle Dallas y Chica Tormenta from AAA.
All right. Who do you got here? Hey, Stephanie. Oh, yeah. Tiffany time.
Champion Tiffany Stratton coming to get eyes on this next tag team matchup.
I agree. I think Stephanie's going to win.
Yep.
The only way they lose is if Lola takes the pin. She will take the actual loss.
And I see Stephanie winning the Money in the Bank and going either one.
Well, we'll get to that later. But yeah, I do. She's one of the favorites.
Going in, these are two of the toughest women in the sport of lucha libre. What should we be prepared for in this one?
Like you said, they're two of the toughest because they were trained by men. Okay, they started out wrestling men. And let me put it this way: if you ever see them fighting a bear in the woods, go hunt the bear.
Enough said. Talking about being trained by men. Dalis was trained by her husband, a man who is very, very special to you.
Yeah, Negro Casas. She's from Panama, and I would. So people know who Negro Casas is. It's almost like Shawn Michaels or Undertaker here in the United States. A legend everybody respects. And he also helped train.
Lola Vice, an extremely dangerous young woman, a black belt in Taekwondo. Her hands, her feet, her knees, her hips, all absolutely lethal. I know how excited Lola Vice is for the honor of competing in this matchup.
Yeah, that's my homegirl. She's from Miami. She's a little bit the dark horse here. She wasn't trained in lucha libre, but we all know she can throw hands and she knows jiu-jitsu, and that can help her out.
Knockout power in both fists, no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
La primera. And a popped for Stephanie Vaquer. I remember when I was watching that someone said that they remind her of the era that Shawn Michaels had when he first became an independent era.
Oh, okay.
Like Shawn Michaels, where when he first started being individual.
Yeah, when he left the Rock.
Yes. A lot of people are saying that she has that energy.
Over the last year or so, Stephanie Vaquer has redefined what it means to be at the top of the mountain in women's wrestling. It's the first woman to ever sign.
Yeah, I used to love the Rockers, but I think when they split up, I always liked Martin Jannetty, but I think Shawn Michaels, that was the best decision he ever did.
To compete in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. But you know a lot about Stephanie Vaquer. You're very familiar with what she did before she arrived in WWE.
Well, she was trained by one of the very best, Ricky Martin, and her ascension has been incredible because she came through the Mexican system as Chica Dalis did, but they're very, very, very tough when you're a foreigner. So they really ranked it.
Stephanie starting off. No strangers to one another. You were telling me last night how much history there is between these two.
Body's in great shape.
100%. First of all, I want to point out that Lola Vice is wearing an outfit representing the Cuban flag. So basically, when you start wrestling, whoever you debut with, if you're a guy, whoever you debut with is your padrino, your godfather. For women, it's
shoulders down.
Cover.
La madrina. Exactly. The godmother. So Dalis
roll through. Cover.
Combination.
Was in her first match, so she's her madrina, and they have a lot of unfinished business.
Going for it. Where's Booker T?
This my guy Booker T right now. But they're looking for the devil's kiss.
Oh, she resisted.
She's trying to power up. Oh, she got her. Electric chair position.
And reversed it.
The disappointment from the fans as Vaquer dropped face first into the turnbuckle.
Right, they wanted to see that move, and so did I.
Here comes Tormenta.
I think we all did, yeah.
Double teaming coming.
Going to Bulldog.
Down goes Stephanie. Cover by
Tormenta.
Tormenta spent most of her career under a mask.
Right.
And only somewhat recently lost it.
Yeah.
Lucha de Apuestas, I believe that's right.
Against Lady Flammer. She's from Guadalajara. She started when she was 15 years old, and as you know, she's a practitioner of the garrota style. You know what that is?
You were telling me earlier, it's similar to what the Japanese refer to as strong style. It's extremely stiff, it's extremely dangerous, and very, very painful for anyone on the receiving end. Great reversal by Bakir. Snap.
Nice slap, suplex.
I wouldn't mind if she actually came through the ropes and gave you some garrota style.
Let's see how the night goes. I'm trying to behave myself. As Lola Vice is tagged in and now legal for her team. Here comes Bakir.
619.
619. Little homage to Rey Mysterio. Kick by Vice into the cover, shoulders down.
Then kick out.
Lola's looking good. Not intimidated by the experience factor.
Very, very tough.
Beautiful.
To intimidate Lola Vice.
Ooh, big four.
That's the style I was talking about.
You aren't kidding.
Ooh.
Nice takedown by Chief Tormenta rolling through.
And a single leg.
Painful situation.
You gotta remember, Chica and Dallas have that experience, and there's no substitute for experience.
No doubt about it. As Lola Vice is finding out the hard way right now. Double up kick by Vice. Buys Lola a few valuable seconds. Vice looking to push the base a little. Around we go.
Head scissors.
Down goes Tormenta.
Ooh, big spin kick.
Kick by Vice.
In the stomach. Tagging from down. Yeah, there were
I might have cracked the rib.
Look at her. She's still selling that.
multiple kicks by Lola.
Slips and rights. Dallas now caught on the wrong side of town.
Hip thrust. Yep, got her.
By Lola Vice.
And now to go eat that.
The coast we go.
Cover from Lola Nell.
Well, you know what? Lola's looking better than her.
You know what I forgot again?
Remember, she was
Some
not
ice cream
trained
a
in
little bit later.
She is doing a great job.
Maybe I could go in between Worlds to cover.
Can
Worlds
that
to
be a
line money in the
disadvantage
bank real
for
quick.
traditional
That should be
luchadors
about
like
an hour
Dallas
and a
and
half.
Keith Tormenta?
Yeah, because they're not used
I
to her
think so.
style
It's
either.
about an hour.
Almost give Vice an unfair advantage. What a right
I thought they were
hand.
going to be right back to back.
Excuse me. I think this one ends around
Reversal
4.
by Dallas. Who put up just in time that fight.
And then the other one starts at 5. So.
Drops Tormenta to the outside.
Ooh!
But from behind.
Lola eats the rope.
Dallas taking advantage of the situation.
And then that lariat.
Almost took her head off.
No doubt.
That's that garrota style we were talking
Ah,
about.
going up,
Hey, here's
going to the face of
Corey
Tiffy.
talking ish about you. Oh, she's in Tiffany's face now.
In a little standoff. Some sparks could be flying. As Dallas looked to take advantage. I swear I apologize. I didn't mean anything to what I said.
Yeah, she glanced at you.
I know. You're trying to get me beat up out here, Conan. Dallas now in control of the less experienced Lola Vice.
Going for a suplex.
Something for the team of Vice.
Ooh, stay first.
Get out. Board buster. Cover here. Hook in the leg.
Then kick out.
Lola Vice stays alive. You can see La Primera pacing nervously on the apron. But Care understands how desperately Lola Vice needs to make a tag right now, because things are going to go from bad to worse. If you had to find a weakness in Dallas, what would you say it is? We know she's got a kickboxing background. She's a very dangerous,
Tag from
experienced
Tormenta.
woman.
Power slam.
Not a high
Cover.
flyer.
And then
She's
kick
not a
out by
high
Lola.
flyer, but I don't know if that's a weakness.
Stick with what works.
Right.
Now Dallas has been enjoyed in a bit of a rivalry with Flammer.
Yeah, that's a champion.
Their eyes set on the Reina de Reinas championship.
Correct.
Help build some momentum toward that goal, but right now Tormenta just stretching the shoulders of Lola Vice. Lola able to get back to a vertical base, but it's a knee and
Reverse
a kidney
DDT.
for trouble.
Ooh,
Down goes Vice, cover
cover.
for the win.
Man, kick
But
out.
they've been smart. They haven't let Stephanie to the match. You know, they're wearing her out.
You'd have to imagine that would be the strategy.
100%.
You want to isolate Lola Vice. Again, the less experienced of the team. Tormenta, big impact in the corner, and Dallas once again illegal. Here she comes.
Ooh,
Kick to the
huge
face of the
thrust.
skull. Tremendous impact.
Lola doesn't know which way is up. If you know the Chica just ragdolling her.
There you see.
Ragdoll, yeah. Oh, there's Negro Paso.
Negro passes.
Who's supporting her?
Look at the
Yeah.
excitement. Covered here by Dallas. Negro obviously extremely proud watching his wife inflict punishment on Vice.
Yeah. Negro trains Dallas. He's originally from
Was that
Panama.
on the ass?
Huh?
Was that on the ass?
The crowd
One for
beginning
a
to
scoop
rally
slam.
behind Lola Vice.
Trying to
He's
make
hanging on.
trying to make that tag.
That one was.
Now it's almost as if Dalis is mocking Stephanie Baker. Looking for a vertical suplex, perhaps. Vice put on the brakes just for a moment. Sent back into the corner. Lola Vice swinging at anything and everything that moves out of absolute desperation. Vice trying to make the trek all the way across the ring back to her own corner where the Dark Angel awaits.
Bro, they chopped her face.
It's that cradle by Lola Vice.
Man.
Great call by our official, making sure the shoulders were both down before beginning his count. Right,
and Stephanie's in.
Stephanie Baker, La Primera. And it's as if Dalis is seeing a ghost of her past from the top. Crossbody.
Huge crossbody.
Rebound, eat defeat by Baker. Think of what this opportunity means for Stephanie. After this, she's going to head to Money in the Bank. This could be the most dangerous woman in all of WWE if she escapes victorious tonight.
I was watching her match on the ground.
Spending this match. Does she go in the Money in the Bank first?
Stephanie?
That's a great point.
Was she in Lucha Underground?
Yeah,
I don't know if she was.
She had a match with
full knee job, hook in the leg by Baker. You have to imagine Baker wants to escape this matchup with minimal damage and the impressions
That was not Stephanie.
Is it possible that
I think you're talking about either Io Sky, because she had one.
No.
Or Chelsea.
At the same time, you know,
I could double check right now.
She didn't get
Here we go. Hold on. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Gonna do a move. Here we go. What is this called? You know?
Ooh, big super kick.
It could have been Chelsea Green.
It looked like a spider web.
Yeah.
Oh, double. Oh my God.
I don't think
Yeah.
Booker T would be jealous of me. Which is one of them.
What do you say? Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this. Baker could be looking for the SVB backbreaker. Ali sensed it coming. Here comes Baker.
Torture.
That's a move called like Atlantida. Invented by
Oh, roll up. Crosses to nail.
Created by Atlantis?
Yes.
Baker once again looking for it. And she hooked it.
Got her. Ooh.
La Primera hooks both legs.
The student beat the teacher. The student beat the teacher. Now we gotta find out. Is she hurt?
A very interesting turn of events, Conan. To your point, the student defeated the teacher. But the question does remain. What sort of condition is Baker going to be in tonight?
They made a really good tag team.
To both Baker and Lola Vice. Lola Vice taking a high risk to eliminate Tormenta from the equation. And as we've seen so many times before, the SVB backbreaker.
Yeah, they were not going to have Stephanie lose there.
No. Right now, let's set it up to ringside. Into the ring, I should say. Roberto Rodriguez is with our challengers. Or victors, sorry.
¡Wow! Acabamos de ver historia pura aquí en Los Ángeles. Grandes ganadoras. Muchas felicidades. ¿Cómo te sientes?
Gracias, Vero. Yo nací para representar mi cultura y estoy tan agradecida de tener esta oportunidad. Hoy competir en Worlds Collide junto a mi amiga Stephanie La Primera, baby.
Ahora, Stephanie, la pregunta del millón. ¿Todavía tienes energía, estamina, todo esto que se necesita para competir esta noche por el maletín de dinero en el banco? Do you still have energy for money in the bank tonight?
I'm hoping she does that, boss. I'm gonna land on Ted's face.
Con toda la motivación y la energía que me da mi gente.
Hoy me siento honrada, de verdad agradecida por compartir el ring con Lola. Y toda la gente aquí sabe quién soy yo. Yo soy la primera, pero después de esta noche
me van a conocer como Miss Money in the Bank.
Hopefully.
Sounds ready to me. Good luck tonight for La Primera at Money
I'm
in
pretty
the
full.
Bank.
You took
Chef Gable and Chad and the Turtles.
a Grande Americano. I mean, Chuck Gable.
You said some pretty unsavory things about the Mexican people, and now you find yourself in the lion's den going up against Vikingo. What are you going to do to be the next AAA mega champ?
The Lions Den? Are you kidding? This is like the second home to me, okay? Now, fair enough, the luchadors themselves, they might have an issue with me, but the Mexican people, they love me. They've seen the journey I went on to conquer the dark arts of Lucha Libre. They're embracing me. They know I embody the spirit of Lucha Libre. All right, not only are they embracing me, they're embracing the new greatest luchador in the history of this business, El Grande Americano. Okay, it's a big day. Because tonight, El Grande is going to walk out
Yes.
this afternoon.
I realized that on Monday. I'm like, where have I seen this fucker before?
I told you since the beginning.
Yeah, straight up Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
When he was being a clown.
Next, we heard
next.
earlier tonight that
Legado.
Legado and Fantasma believe they own AAA and WWE, while the three men opposing them disagree strongly.
Muy bien, Santos. ¿Por qué nos trajiste aquí? A ver. Familia. Después de esa reunión que tuvimos, estamos de acuerdo que vamos a Worlds Collide. Pero ahora tengo un plan muy sencillo. Worlds Collide. Cuando los mundos chocan. Ahí de una vez por todas vamos a establecer ante nuestra gente, nuestro público, nuestro México, a quién le pertenece el mundo de la lucha libre. ¿Tienes una primicia? Sí. El legado del fantasma en contra de Psycho Clown, pagano, y el que siempre va a vivir de la sombra de su padre. Doctor Wagner G.C. Estamos eliminando efectivamente el alma y el corazón de esa casa. Así que mucha atención. Sé que podemos. Tenemos las herramientas.
I think this match is going to be a little hard hitting.
Yeah.
Psycho Clown and Pagano, hardcore wrestlers in Mexico.
Santos el Cubano.
And
I mean, Dr. Warner was
his father.
bien rudo.
Yeah, well, el hijo de Dr. Warner Jr. viene de Japón ahorita.
Oh,
He lives in Japan. Yeah, he's going to be hard hitting. Yep. Yeah. Le quitó la máscara al fantasma.
Mostraste tu rostro al mundo.
Yep.
The most
That's
beautiful
Santos.
mask in the world. It's alright, in WWE. Menciona muchas cosas, incluso que yo de la sombra. Demuestra al público latino, a los mexicanos y a todos los americanos que vamos a estar reunidos en Los Ángeles que la verdadera lucha libre. ¿Qué dicen? Soy el nuevo hasta ahí de la lucha libre mexicana desde Ciudad Juárez, Chihuahua, México, pagando. Llega hasta tu casa y llega ¿para qué? Para hacer la fiesta. Y en Wars Live, mis compañeros, Wagner, Pagani, te vamos a evitar todos estos planes. Ustedes no van a venir a enseñarnos nada a nosotros, que es, si tú lo dijiste, el corazón y alma de lucha libre AAA mexicana. La lucha la hacemos nosotros. Somos los guerreros aztecas. Y ese día, ven y pruébamelo. A establecer a quién le pertenece el mundo de la lucha
También el
libre
legado,
frente a nuestra gente, a nuestro
legacy
público, nuestro
de
país,
lucha libre.
a la voz de dos
Los
palabras.
Garza, their family for years. Then
Legado.
Fantasma himself.
Familia.
Su papá.
¡Viva México!
Tonight is a celebration of the
No.
hero of the Lucha Libre. He's one of the greatest cruiserweights and tag team competitors of all. Man, you know very well, Chavo Guerrero.
Hey, no te puedo levantar.
How about this social media sensation? Who's going wild? is trending #1. It's no surprise.
There you go. There's the Street Profits. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
The Street Profits here enjoying the action.
Nomás falta que the Wyatt 6 pop out here. I forgot to put this shit on. I do like their entrance music though. And then how they're ready for war.
Feel the confidence coming in, oozing from Legado del Fantasma, who are clearly ready for battle today in Los Angeles. Worlds Collide is brought to you by Wingstop. Do not miss any of the action. Get flavor delivered to your door at wingstop.com. Wingstop, bring the
This should be a hard-hitting match. Who are you going for here?
Santos Escobar, someone that you have known.
It could go either way.
I have a feeling AAA, the Pagano, Psycho Clown, and Dr. Wagner Jr. are going to win.
I mean, we had 2 matches.
1-1.
1-1. So it could go either way.
Pagano. Crowd center. Psycho Club. No, Psycho Circus, that's where he came out of. Great tag team. Chinga. Got me dizzy. Psycho Clown tiene una de las máscaras más populares ahorita. He has, I think, put it, I want to say half a dozen times on the line and hasn't lost it. His mask. Mask versus mask, you know, like the first thing.
A very, very dangerous superstar.
Yeah, and he's more of a hardcore wrestler, too risky the body that he had before. We've heard a lot, but people appreciate the way that he wrestled.
I think that's a few new
Let me
tattoos
just say this
for
real quick. So Psycho comes from a dynasty of about 20 to 21 wrestlers in total. Los Brazos? Yeah, Los Brazos, Maximo, Máscara. He's got 2 sisters, Goya, Muñeca de Plata.
Well, that's
Beto
Psycho
was telling me that his dad was a promoter who was also a wrestler, and that he used to take Psycho Clown to the airport for his dad, and now they're facing each other in the ring.
Pulero. Chanting Pulero.
Not hard to see who the fan favorites are in this one. It looks like we're going to get El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. starting things off with Berto of Legado del Fantasma. There's the opening bell. And Los Garza of Legado del Fantasma looking forward to Triple Mania, where they have a championship opportunity against the reigning AAA Tag Team Champions, correct?
Right, Nueva Generación Dinamita.
And we just received word before we came on the air that Pagano in Psycho Clown will also be part of that matchup and a triple threat. And we're also hearing rumblings that perhaps some stars from TNA want to be involved.
Various organizations have said, can they send a tag team? We'll see.
Well, this could certainly go a long way to help the
Shades
confidence
of
of either Los Garza
of
or
Owen Hart there.
Pagano and Psycho Clown.
All 6 of these guys wrestled in AAA. In Mexico, there's a big feud between the Wagners because his dad and his grandfather were great wrestlers. They're third-generation wrestlers. The Garzas, Wagner, and Psycho.
Look at this, Wagner flying.
Beautiful head scissors.
Correct me if I'm mistaken, Conan, but Dr. Wagner Jr. had his mask taken by none other than Psycho Clown.
right.
How's that going to affect the partnership in this?
Well, you know, he wants to avenge his dad. So anything. Right now, they're coming here to be partners, but I think one day we're going to see Wagner, the evil that Dr. Wagner against Psycho for the mask.
Big right
Get
hand
right.
by Angel
Cover.
into the cover for the win.
Kick out.
And how special is it for Los Garza to be headed to Triple Mania in their hometown of Monterrey,
Oh,
Mexico?
incredible. They're going to have the hometown behind them, but, you know, if Psycho Pagano, Nueva Generación, they're no joke, so it's going to be a great match.
Big
Now,
shot by
the other
Dr.
thing I
Wagner.
wanted to tell you is I was talking to the Garza before the match. And they were telling me that they're wearing camouflage because they're ready to win.
Whoa! Cross body from Psycho Clown off of the top.
Ooh, big forearm. To Angel.
Rocks the
But
jaw.
like a power slam. Cover.
Cover here by Psycho
Then kick out.
Clown.
Ooh, kick to the face of Angel.
Sorts. How special is this opportunity for Psycho Clown? You see the WWE and AAA logos adorning his mask. How much does this mean?
Well, the WWE crowd, more than anything, they're getting to see what Lucha Libre is like and our biggest stars.
Big
Psycho,
go to the
like
back
I
of the
told you
head.
before, like all the other wrestlers, want to take advantage of tonight to make an impression on the fans, make an impression on the wrestling world, and make an impression.
Oh, double German?
What we're looking for here. Serious standing switches.
German super.
Oh no.
This is a double German super.
Ooh. By Psycho Clown.
Cover.
Cover, hooks the leg for the win.
Then kick out.
Angel able to escape. We know that Psycho Clown and Pagano are practitioners of Lucha Extrema. But still very highly skilled. Look at this.
Ooh, suicide through
Turnbuckles.
rope.
Great agility by Psycho Clown, who is bringing the fight to Santos Escobar on the outside. You want to get nuts, Conan?
Yeah, he just got nuts.
Collision for Los Garza, Berto and Angel tag made. We're going to get to take a look at
Pagano.
Pagano, the proud sinner. Woo! You're not going to get a lot of style points from Pagano, but everything he does hurts.
Right.
Facebuster takes down Berto. Angel able to avoid for the moment. Connects with a boot on Pagano's ear. Shutting down the momentum of Pagano for the moment. Double team incoming. Obviously, our official understanding. Traditional Lucha rules, slightly different from the rules here in the United States. Showing a little leeway, not enforcing the tag rule quite as strictly. Tiger feint by Pagano. Angel out of the way just in time. Elbow. Stops Angel for the moment. Here jumps Pagano. Angel sent to the outside. Here we go, Conan.
He's gonna fly. Probably tope for one.
No one home eats it.
Nobody. That's why they call it high risk.
That's why the people love him, because he's willing to do things like this. I've seen him in Mexico.
Jesus, rough landing.
Bounced off that floor.
It sounds to me like the crowd's very happy.
No, to the fans, that's very unprofessional. It really is.
Escobar basking in the disappointment from the crowd. Angel rolling Pagano in, looking for a cover. For the win.
Let me tell you two quick stories. I'm sure Santos will not like this, but it's true.
I feel sorry. I hope the rest knows Spanish.
I was one of his favorite wrestlers.
Because if he doesn't,
opponent, eat all your vegetables and you will.
maybe he's one of those super light Mexicans. Or Latino.
You never know. Three members of the Phantasma looking to impose their will on Pagano and continue to rule over AAA and WWE at the
Angel.
Here
Looking
comes
for
Angel.
Ooh, triple thick.
Ricochet.
To Pagano.
Pagano.
This is the first time they've ever wrestled together. It's either Santos wrestled by himself or the Garzas have, tagged up, but this is the first
Cover
time.
here by Birdo.
Nail kick out.
And how difficult is it to develop trios chemistry in a short period of time?
Well, they've been, he's been mentioning them for quite a while now. So I think once you get in the ring, it's like second nature.
Roll through moonsault. Cover.
Hooks the leg up. Pagano.
Nail kick out by Pagano.
Birdo now showing some frustration. We heard the strategy, if you will, from Legado del Fantasma prior to this matchup. Step 1 is winning the matchup tonight. Step 2 includes taking the AAA Tag Team Championships at Triple Mania. What could that mean for AAA as a whole?
If we lost the championship, there would be a long line of people trying to get that belt back because it basically belongs in there.
Under the skin of the crowd, disrespecting Psycho.
All three of them, look at how that cynical laugh of Santos. Santos changed a lot. I mean, he's the type of guy that would steal your wallet and help you look for it. So are you.
You just met me, Conan. Come on.
I can tell. I don't need to know you long.
Santos now teeing off on a down Pagano. This is not where Pagano wants to be.
Of course not.
This is classic tag team strategy, whether it be standard tag team or trios. You cut the ring in half, you isolate your opponent.
Very impressive Legado. They came out in rare form. Like they want to make a statement. I think they've already made
Do you
it.
think Pagano has enough left in the tank?
One foot neck breaker.
Buster connects. Pagano desperately needs to make a tag to one of his fresher partners, Psycho Clown or Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr.
Very smart, very smart. That's why he is el comandante of the Legado.
Obviously, years spent in NXT and WWE,
Tag to
and all of Legado.
Beto. Psycho Clown tagged in.
Psycho Clown has been unleashed. Series of forearms taking down Birdo.
Ooh, power slam.
Psycho looked to execute a cover until he realized that Angel was inside of the ring. Angel gets a turnbuckle for his trouble.
Ooh, to the back of the head.
Stuck in the tree of woe. What are we looking for here, Conan?
Drop kick.
Maybe some kids.
I think so.
Basement kids. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big basement Drake. Drop kick.
Psycho Clown takes down Santos Escobar.
Code red.
Down
On
goes
Angel. Oh,
Birdo.
back to two. Nail kick
And
out.
Birdo just barely able to escape and keep this matchup alive.
People into this match, I mean, they haven't been quiet all day today.
Absolutely not. Come from all over the globe to celebrate Lucha Libre.
Ooh, chopping him away.
Wagner Jr. has entered the competition, exchanging shots with Escobar.
Ooh, nice Larry. Come on, you go to walk in. Oh shit, slapped the back of the head.
So he's got that strong stop.
Dragon screw, nice.
Pro Wrestling Noah.
100%.
Dragon Screw takes down Birdo.
Pro Wrestling Noah from Japan, where he learned that.
Screw by Wagner.
That move was popularized by his dad, Dr. Wagner Jr.
In the culture of Lucha Libre.
Uh-oh.
Pagano looking to fly.
Woo! Mark this time.
Uh-oh. Ooh, Jesus.
Lancha with tornillo.
I think he landed a little low on Santos.
Didn't get enough bounce off the rope.
No, he didn't land on the knee.
Major dividends in this instance.
These are not small guys like we used to see the high flyers from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? These guys are really good, yeah. You hear the people?
Sure do. They are rocking, they are rolling, they're enjoying every second as WWE and AAA are representing the culture of Lucha Libre in spectacular fashion. It's the talk of the wrestling world right now. And this pivotal moment in the matchup could be the beginning for one side.
I mean, I'm not super full, but yeah, I'm good.
The good thing is it's going to go down pretty quickly because it's sushi.
Yeah.
And here we go, all 6.
Hockey fight. I love this.
Hey, what's up, Howard? How you doing?
Wagner with a thunderous
Comment.
boot on the jaw of
Who is?
Escobar.
Howard.
Surprised you didn't knock him out.
A follower.
You and I both, Conan.
Ooh.
Step up knee.
Shining Wizard.
Buck Santos once again.
Dr. Wagner.
Santos.
How you doing?
might be in for a little bad medicine.
Brainbuster.
Hoisted way up.
Ooh.
Moving down, Falcon Arrow. Hooks the
Cover.
leg for the win.
Ooh.
Oh, that's safe.
Angel
keeps the
saves it.
matchup alive for Legado del Fantasma. Tag made now Alberto legal.
And also the Heat.
I just wanted to say
Like, I
real
had a
quick,
lot of fans running, but the Heat
before
still.
the show, Angel was telling me that his grandfather, who was a very famous wrestler in Mexico,
Looking to
died.
toss him.
Hold that thought, Conan. I don't know if we're going to have much time
Dr.
to talk.
Wagner
After
from the
this,
top.
Great.
from Incredible Hulk. That might do it for Wagner.
Uh-oh.
Pagano and Psycho re-entering the fray.
On the floor?
No, on the apron.
Oh!
Psycho driver.
Angel now.
Moonsault. The Psycho
To
Clown.
the outside.
Pagano looking
Made
for.
famous by his uncle.
The great Hector Garza.
Oh,
Pagano
taking out Angel
taking
too.
down Angel. This thing is breaking down in a hurry. Big boot from Wagner takes Escobar off of the apron. And what the hell is Wagner looking for here?
Fly to it. Nice.
There goes Escobar.
Off the stairs with a mortal.
Grab
it.
Cover.
cover.
Wow.
1, 2. No.
Angel keeps
Angel,
it alive.
Angel saving the
Santos
match
was saved
2 or
by
3
Angel.
times.
Well,
Oof.
right now we're 1-1, right? AAA one match, WWE one match.
Yes, sir.
Big power bomb from
Powerbomb
Psycho.
by Psycho Clown.
Ooh,
Kick
disaster
between
kick.
the eyes of the Clown. Watch Pagano.
Ooh, code breaker.
From the middle rope.
I gotta say, this is a great performance by everybody involved.
My advice to everyone
Mhm.
watching, don't blink. You just may miss something spectacular.
Yeah, so much
The
going on.
energy, the action has not stopped from the opening bell.
I mean, they've been going at it from the onset and they still haven't
Let's go.
finished.
Ooh, taking out
Goes down.
everybody but Dr. Wagner Jr. and Santos.
Tough to tell who got the worst of that exchange,
Everybody's laid out.
with the exception of Santos Escobar from Legado del Fantasma. Look out, Santos.
Dr. Wagner right behind you.
Oh,
Oof.
down
Flying
goes
knee.
Escobar for the win. Hook of the leg.
1.
Oh,
Oh,
he
kicked
kicked
out.
out.
Nailed.
Okay.
Nearly picked up.
Thought
the
that was
win.
it.
I thought it was done.
That's twice he almost pinned him. He's got his number.
Oh, yes.
He's gonna go
Cross
for
flash.
Let's go. Eddie. And the crowd chanting Eddie.
Don't waste time. Let's go.
Oh,
Don't waste
took
too
time.
much time.
It's
Ooh,
a
big
little
kick from
louder,
Santos.
Conan. It is rocking in here.
Yeah.
It is loud. Obviously, all the athletes feeding off of the energy of this crazy crowd today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the Latino nation showed out, and they've definitely been loud.
Look at
Oh,
this.
taking out Dr. Santos.
Piranha by Escobar.
Cover.
The leg and the cradle.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
man. Kick out by
And
Doctor.
Wagner survives again. Great power by Escobar. Thinking about the Phantom Driver, perhaps.
Oh, rolls through cover.
Okay.
2.
Shoulders are down.
Ooh, man. Kick out by Santos. Ooh, big
Hey,
move.
big knee.
Up
Got
goes Wagner. Down goes Wagner. Phantom Driver. Will
1,
they do it?
2, 3. With the Phantom Driver. And Dr. Wagner. Good match.
Good match.
Took a while to take off, but it was good at the end.
The one in the matchup favoring the WWE contingent. This has got to do great things for the mentality and the momentum of Los Garza as we barrel toward Triple Mania. Let's look at some of these highlights. Super run from
You
the
want some
top
pre-workout?
turnbuckle by Escobar.
You want some
Amazingly.
pre-workout?
No, I had a drink on the way.
That's right. I knew this.
Big knee by Santos.
But just the food just
Was the
fucking hit me.
prelude
Yeah.
to Phantom Driver, a maneuver that brought Escobar so much success. And Los Stars, I hope they can continue this momentum with the AAA Tag Team titles on the line at Triple Mania.
Hey man, I gotta give it to them. They were in rare form, and now the gorgeous Border Monterey for the victory.
Want to take a little break?
Good match. Yes.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna be back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to JoJerz Alongside Watch Along as we're back here in Worlds Collide. We just had a good six-man tag. Psycho Clown, Pagano, and Dr. Wagner Jr. Contra, excuse me, with el legado del fantasma.
Hijo del vikingo, el día de hoy con un compromiso muy importante. Vas a enfrentar a Chad Gable, pero además vas a poner en riesgo el mega campeonato de la AAA. ¿Cómo te sientes?
Veamos, Chad Gable no es cualquier rival. Es un maestro del estilo americano. Eso no significa que tenga miedo. Esto significa que importa. Pero I'm going to fly. Hoy estoy listo para defender mi mega campeonato. Toda mi raza.
He did it. He lost it last week.
He's more than ready to defend that championship, that mega championship of AAA. Frente a Chad Gable. Chad Gable, he thinks he's a
Love
great rival.
machine.
He thinks he's
Or
the
bar.
master of Americans.
That was
Muy buena
okay.
suerte.
Latin
Love
love
machine.
love.
Yeah.
The Mega Championship on the line in our main event, but coming up next is the NXT North American
four-way match.
Championship up for grabs as Ethan Page defends in a fatal four-way match against Laredo Kid, Ray Phoenix, and Evans. And Conan, we're talking about the importance of this event to the Latin community.
Oh, that's
Puerto Ricans like the great Savio Vega.
Savio.
Los Boricuas many years back, one of the greatest to ever come from Puerto Rico. He's in the house.
Yeah, with Damian Priest.
Former world heavyweight champion Damian Priest showing their respect to the culture and the icons that came before them, including this man, Conan. 40 years in the game for Blue Demon Jr.
The second most symbolic match in the history of Mexico wrestling, the first being with Santo. He's done it all at 40 years, but I also want to show love.
They're the oldest match. They're the oldest match.
Two of the oldest?
Yeah.
And represented well. Okay, can I just say something real quick?
Javon Evans.
There is no way this match is not going to be fun.
Yeah. A lot of high speed and high flying. Javon Evans gets air.
I haven't really seen him there.
You'll see. He does some crazy stuff. He gets high. And then we have Laredo Kid in here too, who does crazy. Ray Phoenix. And then Ethan Page, the champion.
21-year-old young man.
Super impressed. I think WWE's already identified he's going to be a future of the star, a star of the future, and I concur.
Javon Evans' first opportunity to challenge for the NXT North American Championship.
He also had a great match in NXT versus Randy Orton. Very, very good match.
Javon Evans never really considered himself a luchador, but I don't know if anyone on this card tonight is more comfortable in the sky.
Mexican's own Laredo Kid.
This man might take exception.
Well, here's the thing. He's usually the best high flyer in the ring. Now he's got two. Laredo Phoenix.
Laredo Kid, the reigning AAA World Cruiserweight Champion.
Okay.
Has a chance to become double champion here at Worlds Collide. Laredo Kid has competed for TNA, for AAA, companies all around the globe. It's one of our first
Also
chances
AEW.
to see Laredo Kid on this grand stage.
That's what that reminds me.
As a matter of fact, Laredo Kid oftentimes
I don't know if you ever seen it. It's
what can you tell me about Laredo Kid, Conan?
Very innovative. He's the guy that I think that people are going to get behind, even though it's the first time they're probably seeing him. And, you know, Javon is usually the best high flyer in the ring, but as I said before, now he's got Phoenix and Laredo to contend with, so he better bring his A++ game.
Phoenix.
Could be in for a mid-air dogfight. Conan is taking WWE by storm.
That's right.
You told me earlier that had it not been for Ray Phoenix, we may not be here with WWE and AAA together.
Let me tell you something. You have not seen the best of Ray Phoenix. He's still getting his feet wet, but he's an innovator, he's a risk taker, and he's just, another thing. Rey Mysterio set the bar for high flyers. Then it was Phoenix, and then Vikingo.
Phoenix still has work to do, a potential North American championship in his future. This man would be first ever Triple Crown champion in AAA. As a matter of fact,
Anyway,
Phoenix
the movie
held
called
the Mega
Galaxy
Championship,
Quest
which Vikingo
and the
will
evil
defend
alien
against
tiene
champion
unas-
tonight.
Oh,
that.
I remember that, yeah.
100%. To tell you the truth, it could be any of these guys. A legitimate threat or even Page's title.
Not a betting man, I see. I thought I was good at sitting on the fence. It seems like you might have mastered that art.
Like I said, they all have a legitimate chance. Why? Do you have a favorite?
I have no favorites. I have to be fair
Say
and
that why you're coming at me like that.
making sure you're paying attention. Look at this.
And all ego, you're a North American champion. All ego you can play. Three of these wrestlers have worked for AEW también.
He's not a young man that you're a fan of.
Well, no, he's got a big mouth and he couldn't be talking with somebody ninja. He's got idiot sluff.
I like that. You put it at Ethan Page to capturing the North American Championship in NXT, knocking off Ricky Saints. But now Page has the unenviable task of defending against three of the highest flyers in the game. Conan, you had great success in Lucha Libre, but you were never a high flyer. What did Ethan Page have to do to escape the
No, he was a fucking
What I would say about Page, got a big mouth and a big ego, but he backs it up.
Like Cash. I miss Cash.
The suplexes,
yeah. He's going to try to ground you. I mean, just a very cerebral in the ring. I will give him that.
I have Javon Evans winning it. Although I would like to see Rey Phoenix win too.
Yeah.
Still hot.
Los retadores, primero, de Greensboro, North Carolina, pesando 180 libras,
I think you'll like his style, the way he.
Like I said, I really haven't seen him. I mean, I've seen
Everybody
Rey Phoenix, I've seen it.
Laredo.
Laredo.
México, pesando 198 libras, Laredo. Y de Escapete, México. Pesando 198 libras,
Got a new tattoo in the center of his chest.
Penta has that same.
No, doesn't.
Pesando 225 libras.
It would be good for Rey Phoenix to win it. Y Penta to win the money.
I don't think Penta's going to win. But it'll be good. I want to see him.
I want to see it.
I think it's still a little too soon for him.
They feel the
But
challenge
yes.
is truly encompassing the North American Championship. Obviously, Ethan Page representing Canada, Rey Phoenix and Laredo Kid representing Mexico, and Javon Evans from the United
You know, when this
States.
title came out, I did not like it. That title.
The Lucha Brothers, Rey
the
Phoenix
design
had
of it.
his opportunity, and later tonight, his brother Penta competes
Right.
in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah, 100%. Let me tell you a story. When Rey Phoenix was a little kid, Pentagon brought him to see Rey Mysterio at an autograph signing.
All of them were
in
going
Mexico
against
City,
Ethan.
and it was so packed that the both windows.
He's
they
gonna
had
run.
to
Yeah.
shut it down. and he never got the autograph, and he started to cry, and I was able to introduce him to Rey Mysterio like around 15 years later.
And now you can go outside.
No, I did respect.
And now they turn.
Well, you made a hell of a discovery. Ethan Page already eliminated from this matchup. Not a situation he wants to be in. First, Paul will be declared the winner.
That
was beautiful.
Absolutely, it was. Phoenix and Laredo Kid exchanging
Beautiful step up
lucha skills.
Ooh, big old chop to the face of Ethan
Ethan
Page.
Page might have just had some teeth slapped all the way to San Francisco after that right hand by Laredo Kid.
Well, Ethan tried to do a phantasma.
Ooh, big boot from
remember?
Javon.
Yes, sir.
Pagano crashed and burned.
Obviously, even in the locker room, everybody doing their
It's going to be
homework.
good.
This
Because I
is
saw
real.
them as a tag team on SmackDown. They looked great.
A tag team that had their victory spoiled by none other than Ethan Page. No doubt Phoenix and Javon have not forgotten, but feel the energy in it.
People know it's just got real. These are two of the best.
We're going to chop. What for?
Oh,
what?
Smooth.
Sweet. That was smooth.
A little game of Quienes Más Macho.
Yes.
Ooh, nice shot from Phoenix.
That hurt.
Yeah. Woke him up.
Pentagon and Phoenix will slap the taste out your mouth.
Nice.
Is now following up with a series of heavy right forearms.
Nice.
Javon Evans showing just how bouncy he can get. Great counter by Phoenix.
Ooh, another one. Jesus. Got a kid in his chest.
Off the ropes.
Off the ropes.
Beautiful.
Damn.
That's why I told you that Phoenix is an innovator, just like Javon is.
You can hear the respect from the crowd here in the Kia Forum. As Ray Phoenix
nice
and
kick
Javon Evans go to work, neither man able to sustain an upper hand.
People know when they're watching something special for you. And this is
Oh,
wow, Ethan.
the dirty Ethan Page.
Absolutely right. Ethan Page may not be a flashy competitor, but he is extremely dangerous. Never afraid to take a shortcut. Always has strategy. Laredo from behind looking to take advantage. Down goes Ethan Page. Big boot by Phoenix. From the second turnbuckle, down goes Laredo.
Oh!
He did a huracán. Ethan, he's not known for that.
You got to be impressed by that, aren't you?
100%.
Here we go.
Having a little fun, but
Okay. Nice.
Javon Evans taking
Getting
advantage.
bouncy. Ooh, huge drop kick.
Kick right on the money. Page goes sent to the outside one more time.
Great height on the drop kick, right?
Look at the eyes of Javon Evans.
Woo! Ran into a chop.
Taking flight, but Ray Phoenix put a stop to that.
Classic Ray Phoenix. Nice kick.
Kick on the ear of Javon.
And Phoenix is
The
gonna fly.
spider
Yep.
kick connects.
He's letting you know he's gonna fly. Animal sign, which basically means don't give up.
Phoenix showing no signs of giving up, no signs of slowing down. The form is ablaze.
Uh-oh.
And Laredo
It took too long, and Laredo was there.
Ethan Page wants to get back in the fray. He doesn't want to lose his championship without being involved in the decision. From the top, Laredo. Beautiful.
Taking out both Evans and
Page
Page.
simultaneously.
Jesus.
I hope they repeat
like-
that. That was incredible.
Ray.
I have a feeling all four of these guys have a lot more gas left in the tank. Coming in.
Ooh, nice.
Tornillo over the top, incredible. And these guys are giving it their all. The people listen to them. The Latino nation has showed up today, and they are happy with every single match that they've seen.
The Latino nation and beyond. Phoenix gaining fans all over the globe as a member
screaming
of WWE returning to his roots.
Cover.
DDT on the top of
One.
Page's head for the North American
Then
Championship.
kick out.
And Ethan Page kicks out just in time. Take another look at the height.
Ooh, shit.
Blowing
He pauses his motion midair.
Kid and Phoenix doing it like none other than Tornado, taking out all three competitors. But this match rolls on, and now Ethan Page in a lot of trouble. Phoenix could be thinking about the Mexican Muscle Buster. Page in trouble. But Javon Evans from behind with a kick right to the kidney.
They want tables.
Why would you want tables in a match like this?
Listen, everybody's entitled to what they want. I think this athleticism has already been off the charts. Javon Evans. You better be careful. This could get crazier. Phoenix with a kick right between the eyes of Evans.
Damn, palm strike.
Ethan Page.
We've seen 2-3 times during this match, when you play to the crowd, you pay for it.
You're absolutely right.
You got to be more focused.
Veteran advice from one of the greats. But look at the power of Ethan Page.
Wow.
On Javon.
On top of Javon, and now he's going to fly.
Yeah.
Page from the top.
Nope.
Big splash
Eagle
on
splash
Evans
covered.
to retain the North American
Then
title.
kick out.
I don't think Ethan does this many flying moves in 1 year. He's done it already in one match.
Nice power slam.
Nice.
Cover.
For the North American title.
Ooh.
Phoenix breaks up the attempt.
Do you think that Ethan's trying to show them, hey, I can fly too?
Listen, I think Ethan Page is doing anything and everything he can and has to do to leave LA with his coveted North American title. Phoenix looking for the spider kick once again. And Laredo gets the best of that exchange. Here comes Laredo Kid.
Nice forearm.
In the turnbuckle. Michinoku driver. Laredo could be looking. Twisting moonsault. Ethan Page from behind. Laredo out of the way.
I got a pop.
Big forearm. And Ethan Page now finds himself in trouble. Phoenix from behind. Changing waistlock with Laredo.
Ooh. Front flip DDT cover.
Into the cover for the North American
Ooh,
title.
broken up
And
by
Evans
Javon.
keeps his opportunity alive as well as Ethan Page's reign for the moment. Let's take another look at this, Conan. I honestly don't even know what you call this. A DDT version of a destroyer.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it, it was impressive, but ultimately not enough to keep Phoenix down.
You hear the people.
I sure
What are they
do.
chanting?
This is awesome. You will get no argument from us. Evans bouncing off the middle rope.
Ooh. Tilt the world
The
backbreaker.
world backbreaker takes down Javon. Kid Ladora delivered by Laredo Kid.
Tiro con quebradora. Very Mexican move.
Ooh, swooping the leg.
Thwarting whatever Laredo had planned there. Now
Oh, tree
Laredo
of woe.
Kid stuck in the tree of woe. What is Evans going to do next? Look at that bounce on the bottom into the
German knife.
suplex. Lightning speed from the young OG. Evans looking to make a little history.
You gonna fly?
Clear the deck. Here comes Evans.
Woo! Damn, over the table.
That was a lot of air.
Yes.
Kidding me. Bro, they just landed right next to us.
Everybody all right over there, gentlemen?
I wish they would have taken out all three of the Spanish announcers.
Fucking Conan, dude.
Aside from Ethan Page, but Javon,
All right, looking to get some air.
But no way, you don't.
Coast to
No,
coast.
he's gonna try to
Coast to coast.
drop kick him.
Yep, coast to coast.
Dominator.
Yeah.
This looks like what it might be.
Oh my God!
Ooh, kicked him.
Kick to the head.
Yeah.
All of it, but it's twisting.
Oh,
Kick connected on the face of Laredo, but here comes Ray Phoenix looking to capitalize.
Woo!
The money. Javon Evans closing in on the North American Championship.
I told you he gets there.
Yeah, he does.
1, 2. Ethan pulls him off.
Ethan Page to the rescue.
The height and the
I think I'm starting to like that dude.
I know. I told you he gets air.
Let's take another look. You're right. Crazy, ridiculous, and insanely precise. Flying blind. Cutter connects, but Ethan Page preserves his championship reign just a little longer.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there you go. Drag his ass in there.
And Evans now furious, teeing off on the North American champion. And Page just snapped the top rope across the throat of Javon Evans.
Veteran move, beautiful veteran move.
Resourceful. And now Page looking to pick the bones of a fallen Phoenix.
When he's talking trash to Phoenix.
Hard drop kick. Oh, he's gonna run the rope.
Oh!
Out.
Page
Oh,
still to the floor.
Laredo
Here
Kid.
comes Laredo Kid. Phoenix out of the way. Kick
Nice.
to Laredo's neck.
Oh,
No one does it quite like Ray.
ooh.
Stop.
Uh-oh, Javon.
This
Javon.
is non-stop. How can you not like this match?
My mind is blown. Our jaws have been up and on the table since the opening bell. And Phoenix continues to deliver. Evans is rocked. Phoenix, maybe looking for the
Oh.
Phoenix driver. North American title on the line.
Who got it?
Phoenix.
Phoenix 1, 2.
Oh, come on!
Javon with
Damn
the
it.
kick out. I thought that was it.
I thought that was it.
Unbelievable that Javon Evans able to survive.
I was
after
expecting
being
Page to
hoisted
come
up
in.
knee, then driven down. Brain goes to it's arm aside.
Just barely.
Kick.
Kick.
This is wild. This action hard to keep up with. No
Nice.
matter where on earth you are.
Oh,
All
Here
ego
we
looking
go
to
on.
muscle up Phoenix, but watch Evans.
woo! Big air lariat.
Didn't you just tell me that you were trending #1 or something?
We sure are. Worlds Collide has been trending #1 all over X and social media, and with damn good reason. The world needs to be talking about this. What we are all witnessing together, Conan. This is magic.
It's been action-packed since the beginning. Latino Nation again starting at this.
Good match.
This is?
We've got celebrity legends here. Everybody wants to be a part of this.
Everyone wants to show up, show out, but these four men have one goal in mind, that being the NXT North American Championship. Javon Evans.
Ooh! Big shot to Laredo.
Position, open hand strike by Evans.
I'm surprised that Ethan and Javon survived that crash and burn we saw over here in the Spanish announce table.
Really Spanish
You're the only
flag.
one, Conan. Buddy has been in
Oh! Into the ass of Evans.
contact with the stairs. Ethan Page now looking for the ego's edge. Has Phoenix up high. But Phoenix freezing.
Oh!
Kick on the
Nice
kill
kick.
Page.
Spanish flag.
Conan.
Onto.
Spanish fly on top.
Oh! Ethan moved out of the way.
Just in time. Phoenix with a Spanish
He's gonna sneak away with the win.
Phoenix.
Raise his edge. He goes edge.
To retain.
Cover. Oh! Nice splash from Evans for the save.
I can see Evans winning this.
Hey, Ethan is back.
I
Phoenix
can
is
too.
even moving. This guy's on his knees. Javon, the Raider rolled out of the ring.
Laredo Kid still in this
Big palm strike. Superman form up.
On the mark
Eagles.
with the grin attempt
Ooh.
by Ethan Page. Stop
Here
by
we go.
Evans now. Middle turnbuckle to the top.
Ethan snuck out of there.
Corner. Ethan Page, all ego.
Oh! Ethan's gonna retain here. Yeah. On Laredo.
He's gonna steal it again.
Yep.
Wow.
Stole that
What's the
one.
reason why he's the champion?
Wow.
He's sporting WWE and AAA on his knee pads.
Well, I think a lot of people. You talking about him?
Yeah.
Closing moments. Phoenix delivered the Spanish fly. Ethan Page, wasting layup.
Talk about that design?
Yeah.
No, that's a crown. Oof.
Flashes Page, keeps the match alive. Here we go, flying blind again. Getting bouncy springboard cutter, but Page simply capitalizing on the cards he was dealt. Twisted grin on the radar, Kid, and Skittle.
So what's the count now?
I believe it's still weighing in the favor of WWE. This next one is of the utmost importance. The main event is on its way shortly, but this moment belongs to Ethan Page.
Great match.
Good match.
I am full. Oh, here's your favorite
Por
wrestler.
más de 40 años, el universo de la WWE
This is what
ha
they're
sido
showing
testigo
right
del
now.
espectáculo de WrestleMania. Pero otro legado ha vivido por más de 3 décadas en el gran país de México.
Oh my God.
Si WrestleMania es el Super Bowl
Triple
del Wrestling, AAA es la Copa Mundial de la Lucha Libre Mexicana.
Desde 1993,
I think we need to get
AAA ha
another
sido el evento definitivo de AAA.
We gotta go take a bath.
Don't go anywhere.
The presidents are trying to kill us!
Wait, what?
Yeah, time for President's Day weekend.
Welcome, everybody, to my Uncle Frank's old hunting cabin.
Strange things lurk in the woods.
Who's out there?
There is a bunch of them, ready to slit our throats.
I saw them. Lincoln, Washington, they were like dead.
The leaders of the free world have returned for a lethal lesson in American history.
Who the hell are you?
I'm James K. Polk.
Who?
Why did you summon John Wilkes Booth?
Let's bring a leg.
Whoa. How could he not know who I was? He was writing an essay on me. I'm fighting back.
Maybe you should rethink fighting back.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? I mean, you are the movie buff.
Welcome back to JoJerz. We're outside watching live. We're back here with the main event.
Champion of all time.
Kingo
Congratulations.
versus Chad.
When worlds collide
Gable
in Los Angeles,
for the Mega
I'm gonna
Campeonato.
win the AAA Mega Championship. With AAA under my thumb, all the people of Mexico will say, Viva La México. Arriba. Chad Gable, eres un hombre pequeño jugando a ser grande. Y lo peor de todo es que andas diciendo que representas la lucha libre mexicana. Tú calculas llaves. Yo hago magia en el aire. Dijiste que mi reinado sería el más corto en la historia de AAA. Tú no sabes que yo soy AAA. La última vez que tuve el megacampeonato de lucha libre AAA fue por 833 días. La lucha no es un show para mí. Para nosotros es sangre, familia y honor. Algo que tú no tienes. In LA, history will be made with the best they've got in AAA versus the best they've got in WWE. And the Kingo, our worlds are about to collide. Chad Gable, vas a aprender que la lucha libre mexicana no se imita, se respeta. Vas a aprender a respetarnos. Ahora con el mundo entero observándonos, se dan cuenta que tan buenos somos. Esto es lucha libre.
Chad Gable, a world-class competitor. To this point, the Grand Singles Championships have eluded him. This opportunity means the world. Much like the Mega Championship means the world to El Hijo del Vikingo. These two world-class superstars clash now.
Main event.
And then we see Lumpy get
Lumpy.
He's been here since they opened the doors. Lumpy has to let this seat all night.
He's been fun. He's been turned up the whole night. He's a real fan of wrestling and a very fun guy, by the way.
Hilarious.
First, Chad Gable.
To this point in his career, Chad Gable has been unable to capture a major singles championship. Do you think Gable has what it takes tonight?
Well, let me tell you something about the upcoming. I think he's overconfident. They never faced Vikingo, and I don't think he's ever faced anybody like Vikingo. I respect him. I think he's one of the most underrated wrestlers in WWE. And we're now starting to find out how great he is. But Vikingo's mad at everything he said about Mexico, and he's coming out with a controlled range.
And now we have a champion. El hijo. ¿Es el vikingo? El hijo del vikingo. El hijo del vikingo.
Conan, we've been talking all night about how each generation of Lucha Libre has its own face.
As we're back with the main event. Oh, Vikingo? Yeah, Vikingo. Chad's already in the ring.
Vikingo, why is Vikingo the face of modern Lucha Libre?
Oh, he's incredible. I mean, like I said before, he's an innovator, he's creative. The people love him in Mexico. He's a great representative of the company. I can't say enough good things about him.
We see Triple Mania rapidly approaching.
And let me tell you real quick, even though Gabe was an expert at Olympic wrestling, his dad was a great Olympic wrestler. He trained Vikingo, so he'll be ready.
Vikingo has his own game as well.
Yeah.
That's the next question right on my mind.
Vikingo, if you want to wrestle him, he'll fight you. If you want to fight him, he'll wrestle you.
We're about to see a very interesting clash of styles between two of the best in the game. It's WWE versus AAA. It's the United States versus Mexico for the Mega Championship.
Yeah, this really is a world collide.
ha llegado el momento del evento estelar de World Time. Esta lucha es por el mega campeonato de AAA. Les presento primero el retador de Minneapolis, Minnesota, pesando 202 libras.
People not liking him for sure.
Oponente de América, Puebla, de Zaragoza, México. Pesando 156 libras. El
Bullshit.
What?
156 pounds?
He's light and short. Yeah, I think he's more like 170. So he's light.
Conan, I know you know Vikingo very well. What is going through the champion's mind right now?
Like I said before, controlled rage. He does not, you know, Chad has not done a good job of ingratiating himself to the fans. And all that ish that he talked about Mexico, he's going to pay for it tonight. And the thing about Vikingo is when you look at like a Michael Jordan, like a LeBron James, you know they're special, right? When you look at wrestling, at a Chad Gable or Vikingo or Rey Mysterio for start out or Eddie Guerrero, they're special, they're different. Shawn Michaels, Triple H, they were different, they were special.
Chad Gable wants to show the world just how special he is tonight. If he can do the unthinkable, nice take
Yeah,
he's the armbar by the champion Vikingo, having a little fun. It is style in here for Chad Gable.
Yeah, but he's got some
Vikingo playing with Chad.
chanting for him.
So I'm guessing you're going for El Grande Americano, right?
No.
You're going for Vikingo?
Earlier in the day, it said Graves, I'm going to go out.
I'm going for Vikingo as well. I do see them having Chad win just to show power.
I don't see that.
Money in the back line.
No, I mean WWE showing their strength.
No, that would be.
That'd be a bad move. I agree.
Yeah.
The expense of Vikingo. Turnabout's fair play.
Not only does he have an armbar on him, he's sitting on top of him. Now he's kind of letting him out, or he probably wouldn't have been able to get out.
Chad Gable is a dangerous
nice
individual.
takedown.
He can injure places you didn't know you had places. Look at this now. Vikingo looking to tie up Gable.
Uh-oh.
The version of that.
Nice.
Beautifully done. Vikingo likes to call that the rune.
I got him on his face.
Expect you to know that.
I did my homework,
Going for
Tony.
the ankle
A
lock?
lot of respect for you
You're
guys.
a very bright guy, but you got that right.
Shoulders
Cover.
down.
That'll kick out by Vikingo.
May not be bright, so I gotta be handsome. Look at this. Nice takedown. Both superstars with the same idea.
Fireman's carry.
Takedown by Gable, who once again takes command with a simple armbar.
On the handsome thing, I wouldn't toot my own horn on that. But anyways, again, he's working that arm. Maybe he's going to keep working the arm so he can put him in a finish.
Beautiful
Nice.
transition to a backslide by Vikingo.
Oh, he loaded the ankle up.
Of the mega champion.
Okay, who we got in this match?
It's too hard to pick.
And I'm the guy riding the fence.
Well, listen. I have known Chad Gable for many years. I consider Chad Gable a friend. I am a fan of Chad Gable. With that said, Vikingo has blown my mind every time I've seen him. It's truly too difficult for me to pick.
All right, well, I'll pick Vikingo.
All right.
You guys are up 3-1.
Need to bring it back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Test of strength between the champion and challenger. Are you surprised by the slower pace we're seeing off of the opening bell by these two?
Well, that's a smart thing for Chad to do, right? He's wearing him down.
Methodical style being utilized by Gable to this juncture. Vikingo able to bridge up out of the situation. Ripped over the top of Gable now. Vikingo shoulders down. And again.
It's too early for that, Corey. Great bridge by Chad.
How about this core
He's
strength?
supporting his weight, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Nice monkey flip. Going
A
for a
beautiful
rear.
transition.
Roll through.
Body scissors,
Cover.
shoulders are down.
Nail.
Ron holds submission or pinfall attempt by Chad Gable, and Vikingo cuts Gable off with a shot to the midsection. Sort of a modified
Scissors, is it?
I'm not sure if this is
Yeah, more of an armbar.
an armbar executed by
Oh,
Vikingo. Great
ankle lock.
counter into the ankle lock. This is Gable's wheelhouse. Vikingo could be in trouble.
Ooh,
Understanding
rolls through.
and escaping quickly.
That's real wrestling right there. I love that.
In its purest form.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot anymore.
Not a technical.
Yeah.
Well, Chad Gable
At
becomes
least for
mega
now, in
champion.
the
I
start of the
guarantee
match.
You're going to see a lot more of it down on your side of the border.
Like I said, you'll have a
Cross
long
chop.
line of people
What would that
wanting that
Oh yeah, by the way, I
What would
don't go
that
back to
mean
one.
to AAA? In
You're up
NXT,
on
we
it?
recently just saw Trick Williams capture TNA's World Heavyweight
They changed their
Championship.
schedule.
What would that do for AAA's
The next 2
morale
weeks.
to have a
Tuesday,
WWE
Saturday?
superstar like Gable holding your most
They're
valuable
changing
More time to
computers
get
and shit in the warehouse.
right? I think it would hurt a lot of
So
people.
they're gonna work on
Everybody
them
came
this
out
Sunday,
here tonight, like I
Monday.
said before.
cover here.
And
Everybody
then
came
we'll
out to
test
show
out the
prove
system during the week, and
came out
next week they'll
to make a name
finish
for
out the bugs.
themselves, even bigger for the guys
gonna
that
take more than a
haven't
week.
been ready to
Oh, I
impress
know.
the
I know we're
WWE
gonna have
star,
this next
maybe
week's gonna
they're
be
permanent members of the roster.
nothing but
Good.
headaches.
Power by the champion
Very
catching
strong.
Gable
Covered.
in midair.
Got caught. Side slam.
Oh, what?
Oh, nice. Rolls
Gable
through.
in counter. This is
Oh yeah.
Sneaks out. The pace trying to pick up.
Master level technique from both champions.
Ooh, eats the
Gable hit
post.
ring post.
And eats that foot.
Followed up with a kick by Vikingo. Now perched on the top turnbuckle.
Nice.
Beautiful drop kick.
Down goes
Nice.
Gable.
That's his first high flying move.
So you can see Gable came up clutching his right shoulder after making
Let's go, Brendan Mercado. Get your ass kicked.
Oh,
We gotta remember El Grande also
People
has
might
a
be
match
hurt,
later.
man.
So.
Oh, that's
hear him
right.
shout out in
Yeah,
agony.
he's not winning this one.
And he's still holding his arm.
Vikingo gets a boot up
he
just
missed.
in time. What on earth is Vikingo attempting here?
I think he missed.
He was supposed to do something else.
Yeah.
How important
moving
is
on.
the Mega Championship to Vikingo, who held it for an astonishing 833
Woo!
days, to relinquish it due to injury? He never lost the title before.
Right. Well, how important is it to have the World Championship here in WWE?
Enough said.
Same thing.
Right now, Vikingo building up steam.
Ooh, jeez. Drives him through the ropes into the outside.
Look how cool, how calm under pressure the champion is, Conan.
Always like that.
You said controlled chaos,
Right.
controlled rage.
Gonna fly off the top.
Yep.
Vikingo
He's gonna
now,
run off it though.
perhaps more comfortable on the ropes than anyone on the roster. Good, beautiful.
Jesus. Double or triple front flip.
That's how you do it. Represent Mexico. Arriba Mexico, papi.
That was insane.
Like I said, he's special.
Vikingo
Cover.
to retain the Mega Championship.
And kick out.
And Conan, even you have to give credit to Gable for surviving this.
Oh,
Let's take another
100%.
look.
He's a tough customer.
Oh, 630 splash to the outside across the back of the challenger. It's a miracle Gable's still walking right now.
Yes.
At what point in the matchup did Vikingo become frustrated, Conan?
He won't.
He won't.
Oh, he got the knee.
Knees up.
Did he? Yes, he did.
Hey, Gable just averted disaster.
Uh-oh. Ooh, into the steps.
And now making
Goes
a
Vikingo.
Vikingo-sized imprint in the diamond plate steel stairs. How important is this time for Chad Gable to recover from that, to get back into
Well,
the
look at what he did recover. Just focus with the power too much. Like I said in other matches, because you're giving Vikingo a chance to recuperate.
Yeah, we've seen that several times not pay off.
But he's in total control now.
Oh, what the hell is he going to do now?
Oh, he's lifting up the mat. Now he's getting something from under the ring at the table.
Big tables.
People love that.
It is a sign of frustration from Chad Gable. I mean, Gable doesn't want to get himself
I don't
disqualified.
think frustration. I think he wants to hurt Vikingo.
It's about just inflicting more punishment on the champion.
So he can pin him, wear him down. It's a war of attrition.
He's got to be cognizant not to get himself disqualified. We've seen the officials be relatively lenient throughout the night, understanding the rules do vary between WWE and AAA. Oh my God, Gable looking for a German suplex through the table.
Uh-oh, reverse.
Wait a minute, he turned it around on him.
Oh, look at this by the champion. Vikingo puts the brakes on just in time. Kick right in the face.
Catches him.
Big time lariat by the challenger, and Gable again buys himself a few valuable seconds.
Turned him inside out.
That Gable scrambling, following the champion, hooks the bar leg for the championship.
Kick out.
Vikingo's still alive. And again, Conan, you disagreed all night.
Ya me pegó también a mí.
Messing with the live crowd here. Gable doing it yet again. You think Chad Gable's playing with fire?
Yeah, I feel like
100%, because you know how it's come back to bite him in the ass. You know what I'm saying? Just focus. You got to be focused. Vikingo and Chad Gable. Play to the crowd after you win.
He knows what that means.
I know he does. Monkey flip.
Gable looking for a monkey flip out of the corner. Vikingo launched mid-ring. Here comes
Cover.
the challenger. Hooks the leg once again forward across the face.
He's in total control, and that shows how fast things can change in a match.
How hard is it for Vikingo to adapt to a slower, methodical pace? We know he has the mat skills, but is this somewhere that he's comfortable necessarily?
Not really. He likes to fly. He likes to wear you down. We like that 630 that he did over there. And
notice Chad Gable having a little trouble with his right arm, potentially still from the impact on the ring post.
I wonder if that'll play into the finish.
We'll see. Oh, great kick, great escape by the champion.
Never seen that before.
And Gable went to the throat. Again, our official showing a little leniency. Beautiful German super
bridge.
With a bridge
Cover.
for the mega championship.
Then kick out.
And Gable can't finish the job just yet.
You say Trace? Say yeah.
Down.
Yeah, Kurt Angle like for sure.
How tired Vikingo is.
I'm serious.
To hurt him.
The looks are
he's doing a
right there.
Job of being
And the way he plays the character.
One wrong move, he misses something, and Vikingo's gonna be.
And I'm pretty sure that's what
Dropped him
strategy is.
on the top rope.
I mean, how long did Jerry the King Lawler say? What was his name? What was his name?
Are you getting nervous yet?
Too Sexy was not his son.
Number here.
Oh.
You can hear that the crowd
can see
here,
it right
the
there.
forum hushing up just a little bit.
Scotty Tuhati.
No, he was with Scotty Tuhati.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Potentially feels his championship slipping away.
It was Grandmaster.
There you go, Grandmaster Sexy.
Grandmaster
Here. Those chops wear you down. You know that. You used to wrestle.
Yes, sir.
I want to hear it.
Oh! Yeah. Huge chop by Vikingo.
That sign that he did means another one.
Oh, on the rope.
Armbar. Gable's got to release by the officials count of 5, but as you know, Conan, it only takes a few seconds to snap a tendon, to pop a ligament.
Yeah, rip a ligament. Exactly.
Gable out from the top turnbuckle.
Oh, code breaker in midair.
Nice.
A desperation counter by the champion. Both men are down.
You see how fast a match can change?
In the blink of an eye, it's been a theme all night. Gable looking potentially for a diving headbutt, but Vikingo just a step ahead, double knees to the sternum of the challenger, and that's what it's all about. The beautiful AAA Mega Championship.
Well, what a historic day this has been. We've seen some great matches. We've seen celebrities. We've seen legends.
Ooh, nice. Catches himself. Big
We
forearm.
may still see a brand new Mega Champion if Chad Gable has his way, but Vikingo fighting his heart out, Conan.
Right, and we're also seeing a championship match of Money in the Bank. We took
That's right.
Octagon and Dom.
Octagon Jr. and Dirty Dom for the Intercontinental title. Still to come. It could be a landmark day. It already has been a historic day for the worlds of both WWE and AAA. But now,
Gonna go
Vikingo
up,
from the
fly.
top rope, a lot of distance to cover.
Like up.
Double stomp. Jesus.
Double stomp to the chest of the
Cover.
challenger to retain. And that one brought you up out of your seat.
Yeah, well, I mean, these two guys, just like the other matches, nobody wants to lose. You're here fighting for pride. You're here fighting to be noticed. And these two guys are no exception.
Take another look at this. Vikingo with a double stomp, perhaps to the shoulder of Chad Gable that has been damaged, as we've established just how badly we remain unsure. But kudos to Gable for surviving. Up over the top turnbuckle with the apron goes Vikingo. Kick right between the eyes on the challenger. Vikingo from the middle rope.
What the hell is this?
Oh,
Nice.
damn!
I think got the knees in too.
God
Barely.
damn, that was a good move.
That look, Conan, that look could mean trouble for the champion. Let's take another look at the breathtaking.
I think he landed on his with his. Oh no, he sweet.
Oh, he did.
Barely got out of the way.
Barely got it.
Again,
Good move though.
Yeah.
That's what Vikingo wanted.
Dangerous
To
if
get
you
the
don't do it
crowd
right.
Back into the fight. And
Oh,
spring.
got him.
Looking for almost a Corey special.
Oh, raises
Let's bring the
it.
champion up. Razor's edge position.
No, he's gonna get out.
Driver.
Oh, up the on his
They're
head.
just going back and forth.
Cover.
Push the leg.
Ooh, barely kicks out.
Back and forth,
Damn.
changing moves.
Chad Gable.
Don't waste time with the referee,
Moonsault.
bro.
Looking for the
Great point,
moonsault.
Conan. Gable reaching deep into his arsenal to pull that one out.
They're
Gable
doing some moves I haven't
about
seen.
taking a high risk.
Viva la USA.
One of the prettiest
Idiot.
kicks
Such a clown. I love it. Moonsault. Ooh, lands on his feet.
Standing up.
Vikingo gets the feet up just in time. Vikingo now.
Oh,
Wanted
big
to show
palm strike.
Gable how it's done, but Gable connects with an open hand strike to the chin. What on earth is Gable thinking here?
This could be a rivalry for years to come, Corey.
Well, this
Uh-oh,
could
power
be a
driver?
career ender.
No.
Oh,
Oh, damn!
It's incredible.
powerbomb.
That's gonna do it.
Cover.
For the title.
Man, just kicks out.
Yeah.
Take
I
another
thought it was
look
a
at
power
this.
drive, but no powerbomb.
He knocked the wind out of him.
I don't know. I have no earthly idea how this match is still rolling on.
Look at
Wow.
those cauliflower ears.
Greco roast wrestling. It's just an illusion.
You can hear Gable saying to himself, he's just a luchador. He's just
just a
luchador.
luchador.
Still
Gable still favoring the right shoulder.
100%.
I mean, I can't believe Vikingo is
I
able
wouldn't
to
be
get up
surprised
in
if he
any
tore something.
capacity after that power bomb. That was incredible. But Vikingo almost miraculously staying in this fight, eager to defend his mega championship.
Oh, and los huevos.
Vikingo promised to defend with blood, sweat, and honor.
Ooh.
Nice.
Drop kick takes down Gable.
Oh, there's that table they set up.
Fly again.
I think that's a safe bet, Conan.
I walk the ropes.
The mega champion from the top turnbuckle and the top of the ring post.
Canadian Destroyer.
God!
That was incredible. Come on, you can't tell me Gable's gonna get up from that.
There's no way in hell, Conan. There is no way in hell Gable is getting up from this.
Jesus. He still has a match later. What the fuck?
Oh, well, Vikingo threw him back.
Yeah, cover. He wants a good win. Now he'll kick
Oh
out.
my God. This is incredible.
I don't know who's more stunned, Conan. The fans, yourself, or the Kingo?
Now they're going to go
That
to the
had to
table.
be a game ender. That was the walk-off. That was the end.
Here we go.
And now
And
Vikingo,
Chad's going to move.
perhaps feeling a sense of
I don't
desperation,
know what
asking
Vikingo
himself,
does.
what do I have to do?
He does some
What does he
crazy
have
ass
to do?
shit.
We're going to do a moonsault.
Double moonsault, I think. Or he's going to do back jumps. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Drops and hard landing
Gable
from
again,
Vikingo.
supporting whatever Vikingo had in mind.
These guys are like Michael Myers. Every time you think they're dead, they come up.
Constantly soldiering forward. Two world-class athletes. Two of the
Oh,
best in the
moonsault
game. And
for Gabe
Gable
going
making the
up.
climb to the top turnbuckle. Vikingo below.
Oh,
Damn.
This place has come alive again. This is incredible what we're watching.
The men's ladder match is going to be the main event, dude. He needs a rest.
Yeah, he does.
There's nothing else to say but the two words.
I say
that are
Dominique
shouting right
opens
now.
up. Either that or the woman.
What a match.
Yeah. I think the women's.
There's no loser in this match.
Don't see how either one of these gentlemen is going to make it back in the ring before the
I
rest
see
of the
Dominic being number
I
2.
think so, in which case Vikingo will retain champion's advantage in effect.
I don't think he wants to win like that. I don't think that. They're both getting into the ring.
At 9.
Come on, the people are applauding.
Much deserved appreciation for two of the best to do it.
Like I said, I got to give it to Chad.
Yeah.
He's putting on a good match.
And this is becoming a
Grande
test of winners,
Americano.
Conan. Who's got more left in the tank?
Oh! No!
Submission once more. It's cinched in. Middle of the ring. Vikingo. Jeopardy.
This is the right time to put it on because Vikingo's tired. He's having trouble reaching the ropes.
And how much pressure is Gable able to apply with the injured right shoulder?
Good question.
Come on.
Gable cranking with everything he has. Vikingo desperately scrambling for the ropes.
German.
Gable looking to transition for a German suplex. Vikingo lands on his feet.
Great spin kick.
Gable is rocked on the ropes.
He might have hurt himself.
And Vikingo coming up a little lame. Favorite indeed. This is bad.
Ooh, poison Rana.
Incredible. Fighting through the pain. Fighting for his countrymen. Fighting for the art of
Meteor.
Lucha Libre. Vikingo soldiering on. Now, headed up to the top turnbuckle. Gable is down.
Oh, double.
Is that enough?
For the mega title.
Swanton. Yeah. Good match.
That was a good match.
Great match. Having Vikingo retain.
What a battle! It delivered and then some. Believe the hype. It premiered, if you will, on a global scale for the Mega Championship and the Mega Champion El Hijo. Vikingo, Chad Gable left everything he had in the ring, outside of the ring. Vikingo with a beautiful poison Rana, which opened the door, fighting through the pain for the 6:30 splash. And this has been an honor for me, but listen to the energy from the Spanish announcers on that finale.
Great match to end the show.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful moment. You know, the Mexican flag, all the Mexican wrestlers up there here in LA.
I thought Dr. Wacker's mask was
Please,
ripped.
Tony, please. You gotta give God his flowers. No, that was ridiculous.
What'd you think of the show, man? It was good. I think this was the match of the night for sure.
It was.
That will live in history.
Very great main event.
Collided.
For all you that joined us, thank you for joining us. Remember to join us here in an hour and a half for Money in the Bank. See you next time. What the fuck is it?